Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Minnesota Lynx. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Now here is Sims. Yep, count it.
A good passer with excellent court vision. Sims is a difference maker on the court.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Plum. To the middle. Stolen by Plum. Now the Sparks moving it up. Ahead.
That's a quick foul for her there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one close.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. So first trip to the line.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
And no luck that time either. Heidemann. And here's Shepard. Lets the three fly. Stevens grabs the board. Now here's Plum. Outside Sims. Pass to Plum. Takes it out to Hamby. 5 to shoot, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plums.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Now Heidemann. For three, Kayla McBride. Stevens grabs the board.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Right side Plum. Off the mark there with the three. Smith with it. And she lays it straight in.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
Outside Stevens. Jackson. Good on the three-point shot.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Screen by Smith. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Now here's Plum. Guarded closely. The layup off target. And here's Smith. Afisa Collier for three. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Pass to Stevens. Jackson outside. Plum. Outside Sims. And here is Stevens. From deep. It's hauled in by Smith.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Now here's Smith. And it's Sims with the foul. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. On the wing, Kayla McBride. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. The rebound by Sims.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Erica Hamby on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's Stevens. Off target from three-point range.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Here's Collier. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
To the paint. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that's De'Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Minnesota trailing. Here's Heidemann. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Shepard. Azare Stevens with some nice D. To the left side wing. Here's Plum. Banked in off the glass.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. And the basket by McBride.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Plum. Stevens the screen. Evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Heidemann, no good. The Sparks leading. Outside Sims. And she uses the glass on the layup.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Here's Heidemann. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Smith. And the layup falls.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Now here's Jackson. Hamby outside. Plum. It's hauled in by Smith.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Sparks now. 7-point differential. Pass to Burrell. Now here's Plum. Pulls up on the wing. And no good trying to use the glass.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
Outside Williams. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Passed on them off. Down low. Cannon. That one good for 2.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Williams. Here's McBride. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Miller. to the inside. Here's Brink. And so the first quarter in the books. Sparks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
I like what we're seeing for them, going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
Here's Williams. Pass to Carlton. Back to Williams. The kick out to McBride. Williams buries the long-range jumper.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off the pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
And here is Alemán. Back to Plum. That's a bucket, her third of the game, and she shot the ball 7 times.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Carlton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Plum. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside. That's 10 points in a row from the paint.
It's now become, here it comes, and see if you can stop it.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Outside Williams. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Here's Burrell. Miller grabs the miss.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Healy. Courtney Williams for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Alemán. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. With the floater, and she lays it up and in.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Here's Williams. She's got 9. Pass to McBride. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Minnesota.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
And the Sparks call time here. teams will make some. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Cannon. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. That's on Kayla McBride. She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
Emma Cannon. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. She's off on the second. The Lynx trailing. Pass to Heidemann. Carlton. Right outside. From outside the arc. Brink grabs the miss. Now Plum. She's got 9.
That's foul number 2 on her. It might not warrant sitting her just yet, but another one before halftime, it definitely would warrant that.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Plum. Connects from three-point range.
It's obvious that Plum has found her rhythm tonight. Nice to see her making a big impact on that end.
And here's Heidemann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And the basket is good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Sims with the bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Williams can't get it to go. The Sparks leading. Left side Sims. Brink a screen. Puts it up from 12. Goes up again. Sims with the bucket.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
And Courtney Williams, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
Battling hard on the glass, and they hold the advantage there.
Yeah, they're fighting for every loose carom and giving it as good as they get inside. You know, it wasn't the best start for her, but she's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside Williams. For 3. Courtney Williams missing again.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Plum. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Here's Heidemann. Outside Williams. Drills the three-pointer.
The three-pointers are starting to add up. That's her 3rd of the quarter, and it brings her to 4 on the game.
Now here is Sims. She's guarded by Williams. Lets it go from 11. Here's Stevens. Kicks it out to Plum. And it's off from three-point range.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Outside Sims. Outside Plum. Brink.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Plum. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Stevens. Shepard pulls it in. And you're the Lynx now. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Heidemann. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
There's a screen by Stevens. And obviously Sims. Here we go. Here's Cannon. Pride covering. They get it back. Shot's good by Cannon.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding too.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Now the Lynx with it. 9-point game. Screen by Smith. Here's Heidemann. The rebound by Sims. Pass to Stevens. Hamby launches a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Right about 50% for the game on their three-pointers, and they've only gotten better as this game's gone along.
On the wing, Courtney Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The points just keep coming for her this quarter, and at the right time, too, as they continue to try and narrow this deficit.
Now here is Sims. She has 6. Pass to Hamby. And stolen by Smith. And now the Lynx fast break. Shepard, good.
Showing off the muscle on that contact finish. Please tell me you didn't think a little contact would disrupt Shepard.
Outside Sims. Now Hamby. With 2 seconds left. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Her quickness and soft touch around the rim, it allows you to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in the arsenal.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Sparks ahead. They lead by 9. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. second half about to start in just a few moments. Plum has been sensational.
All of a sudden, she's become their big assist player. Her passing in the first half was a big key to their offense.
And that's not a role she usually plays, and one I'm not sure she's comfortable in. But look, they've needed her to make some plays today, and she's done it.
Heidemann. She's guarded by Plum. McBride outside. And she gets it to go.
On the drive, McBride can be so dynamic, which helps her beat the defense.
Pass to Hamby. Back to Plum. Hamby up top. This one for three. Good on the triple.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Collier. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Sims. She has 6. Erica Hamby on the wing, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hamby. Lucky 7 drops right in. She's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
Right outside. 90 seconds into the second half now. She gets it in there.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
The Sparks with the lead. Pass to Hamby. Now here is Sims. Back to Hamby. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Now here's Collier. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Heidemann grabs the miss.
They're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to McBride. The shot comes out. Good D by Odyssey Sims. Plum. Stevens with it. She's guarded by Shepard. Here's Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Hamby.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
Now here's McBride. She's got 16. Off with the layup. Plum with it. Now here is Sims. Back to Plum. Jackson releases from 15. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That mid-range jumper is a great thing to have in your bag of tricks, and they've really unleashed it today.
You know, some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Now here's McBride. Off target from outside.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but he got lucky.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Again, Rakia Jackson missing. Collier left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
A do-it-all player, I mean, inside, outside. Collier can score from anywhere on the floor.
Now here is Sims. Defense right on her. To the paint. Here's Hamby. No good on that shot. Minnesota trailing. Now Heidemann. Pass to McBride. From the arc. Hamby grabs the miss. And the Sparks with possession here. And here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Good heads-up play by Plum, moving the ball and creating for another shooter.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Heidemann. Pass to McBride from downtown. He can't hit that time.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Cannon. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Minnesota. McBride with the ball. Hamby covering. Collier with it. Outside Williams. Here's the three. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Shot's good by Cannon.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Heidemann. Back to Williams. The three. No good.
Their rebounding has been a big key to their success in this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the boards.
This trip is her second to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
One shot.
Substitution for the Sparks. Julie Alleman.
So it's the Sparks now. Here's Plum. She's got 17. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. McBride right side. And two free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's on to Erica Hamby.
You see, this is what you get with Caitlin McBride. You get a clever scorer with just a knack for earning free throws.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, Caitlin McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
And good on the second, so she makes both. So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Burrell. Now here's Brink. Now Cannon. 8 points for her. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Right outside. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you can see her confidence rising bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Cannon. Erica Hamby on the wing. Burrell. Brink left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Burrell. The tray. Heidemann grabs the miss. Williams inside. Takes it out to Collier. Fires the three. Rebound by the Sparks. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. Aleman with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. Now here's Aleman. Defense is right there. Pass to Hamby. Over Collier. Hamby misses.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Sparks ahead. They're up by 7. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Sparks with the lead. Past Aleman. Cannon. And here's second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. Aleman, good.
Even on inbounds plays, you can't leave 3 shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Right side, Miller. First three, Kayla McBride. It's good from long range.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a tired defense.
Pass to Burrell. Plum. Tried to come right back with a three of her own, but it's no good. Out to Miller. Courtney Williams for three. Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
Such a dynamo offensively. Williams, a very streaky scorer. Once she makes a couple of baskets, watch out.
Here's Aleman. Drilled from 11 feet out. Minnesota trailing. Outside Williams. From deep. And the Lynx, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Pass to Plum. Let's go with a three. Drills it from outside.
Well, if you hit a three on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here's Peely. And she banks in the layup.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
The Sparks call timeout. teams deciding to change it up. And the Sparks with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Plum. Misses the three. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Sims. On the wing, Kayla McBride. And the layup's good off the glass.
Despite her troubles in the first half, she stayed composed, stayed focused, and now she's getting it going.
Here's Burrell. McBride covering. Plum from outside. The shot will not fall.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Here's Heidemann. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Pass to Cannon. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Williams. The Lynx leading. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here's McBride. And the Lynx, another three.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Pass to Burrell. Here's Brink. Outside Sims. To stop the run. And Kelsey Plum, good for three.
She is starting to heat up from outside. That's her second three ball of the half.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. Heidemann. It's hauled in by Cannon.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's McBride. Tight defense on her. Alyssa Peely on the wing. Pass to Williams. Off target with the three. The Sparks trailing. Outside Plum. Down low. Cannon. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them. Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Chalk up two right there.
Good job there. That's the definition of the inside-outside game.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. The Lynx trailing. McBride outside. shot to stop the run. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
The vocal and emotional leader of the team. McBride's squad is in good hands when she has the basketball.
Now here's Plum. Erica Hamby on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's Hamby. Second shot opportunity. Shepard with it. Right outside. Pass to Collier. Takes the three. And the Lynx another three.
Yeah, Collier shoots it with reckless abandon, putting it all on the line to produce for her team.
And the Sparks with possession here. Here's Plum. Erica Hamby on the wing, covered by Smith. Back to Plum. Just 5 on the clock. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Stolen by Sims. And even 3-on-3 break. Makes it off the glass.
Every team needs a player who can deliver in crunch time, and Sims shows she can handle that role.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Plum. Screen by Smith. The drive by Caitlin McBride. Sinks it!
Beautifully crafted for maximum efficiency. McBride's a natural playmaker.
And the Sparks call time here. Outside Plum. Off on the layup.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
And a kick out to McBride. Four on the clock. Count it!
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Timeout called the Sparks.
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get off a quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
Hamby, covered by Smith. Unloads from 13 feet. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Probably the most comfortable range for Hamby with her jumper, this 15 or so foot area. She's very accurate from here.
So the Lynx now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
She drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
The Sparks call timeout.
Well, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. Have to do it real quick.
Here's Plum. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
And this is why Kelsey Plum was a former #1 overall pick, because she hits the big ones.
Now 2 shots. 2 shots.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And she ends up making the second. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Outside Plum. It's in! And that shot brings them within just 1.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Team foul. Now 2 shots.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. And she misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. So it's a narrow victory for the Lynx, pulling it out for the W. And that'll wrap it up.